HoneyBunTV. Hey honey buns, and what is up? Today we are going to be making a cute comfy lounge set with this fabric cut that I got for $3 from Wally World. So let's get into it and let's really get started. First things first, you are going to open that fabric up and fold it hot dog style, not hamburger style, hot dog style, which is long and lengthy. Once you fold your fabric over to the hot dog style way, you are then going to cut it down the middle, which is going to leave you with 2 pieces of fabric. And I just do it this way because you can get more of your fabric when you do it like that, in my opinion. So as you can see, I'm cutting it down the middle. And once I have 2 pieces, I'm just going to take one of the 2 pieces and start working with it. Once you have selected the piece that you are going to be working with, you're going to fold it over again, hot dog style, not hamburger style, hot dog style. And then you are going to place your pattern on top. In this instance, I am going to be cutting the pants portion first. So I'm just going to be cutting 2 pieces on fold, as you can see me doing here. So this is the front, and then the second portion will be the back. And a good way that I like to identify which is the front and which is the back is by either placing a piece of tape on the front and or writing F4 front with some chalk, because you don't want to put the pants on backwards. Let me tell you that. You don't even want to put the shirt on backwards when you cut it, okay? So just word of thumb, tip advice tip. Now, after that, we are going to get ready to cut our upper body. So like I said, your bust, your waist, and your hip. Now, I don't want my shirt all the way down to my hip, so I am literally just going to cut 2 inches up from my hip portion, just so it could kind of sit at the top but not sit over, if that makes sense. So as you can see, I cut it here, but I'm literally about to go in with my measuring tape and cut approximately 2 inches from the bottom off. And for this portion as well, you will be cutting 2 pieces on fold, one for the front and one for the back. Now, when it comes to the arms, as you can see, this is a sleeve for a long sleeve. Listen, all I did was just cut it at the elbow area and took a couple inches off, and this is how I'm basically getting a short sleeve. I didn't want my sleeves too long, but I didn't want them really honestly too short neither. So now that I've cut my sleeve, now that I've cut my pants and my top, we are going to go ahead and start sewing. And you see that piece of tape there to identify the front and the back. This is the front. You are going to sew, as you can see where my finger glided, all the way from the top to the bottom there. That is the crotch portion, that is the up portion. That's what's going to keep the front of the pants area together and basically connect them. I'm going to go ahead and sew my back piece as well. And now that I've sewed my front and back, we are going to start to connect the pants area. So what we're going to start with is connecting it at the crotch. So this is at the bottom portion, and all you are going to do is place the seams on top of each other, as you can see me here doing. Place those seams on top of each other, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So as you can see me here doing, I'm basically gliding my finger down on the right side and the left side, because we are going to sew from middle to end, not from end all the way to the other end. And now that we've sewn from middle to end on both sides, now you are going to sew the pants on the outer section. This is what it is supposed to look like. These are flipped inside out. It's your choice however you would like to proceed, but I'm just going to put a waistband on top, so you can actually see me folding this over 2 inches to get ready to create the waistband for the portion. Now we are getting ready to work on our shirt. So as you can see me here doing, I'm literally like I just glided my finger across the shoulder point. You're going to sew the shoulder points together, and you are going to sew from under your armpit to your hip, which is basically after that big curve, right? That point right there, all the way down, as you will see, and I will demonstrate for you how it is supposed to look. But basically, you're going to put your two pieces on top, sew that piece, which is your shoulder piece, together on both sides, and then you are going to proceed to sew it down, as you can see here. So this big hole that you can see my left hand going through is literally the armhole. So you're going to take your arm sleeve you're gonna take your sleeve and literally put it through the shirt. Now your seams should line up and match, as you can see there. And once you sew it all around, you're gonna take that sleeve out basically and just hem the bottom of it, which you can see I've already gone ahead and did. And this is how it should come out. See you, honey buns, on HoneyBunTV next week. Mwah!